instant assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due, criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
So much hype surrounding. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. How about that time counter shot? Caught him. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Can't score with that jab. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they throw a shot, they get very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy. Just stay focused, don't let...
Here we go for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
You want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blank on him.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. They exchange punches. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. So much for boxing. This is a fight. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
You've led him back into the fight.
You're way better than this guy.
And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. That left hook doesn't find its target. Nice counter shot. And Larry Holmes goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. So this was an unexpected bench. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, it's not for that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter punching. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head free.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
And that hook misses. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Counter shot lands. The perfect counter lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Jab doesn't quite connect. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
To win the round back.
Let's start the sixth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Stamina is off the charts. That hook doesn't score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back on the draw.
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your break.
apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Beautiful counter punch. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick...
Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this.
I need you to focus on that.
And there's the bell for round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good counter punch. Missing with the hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch, counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's go back to the draw.